Hey everyone, welcome to your May 2025 DC market update. Spring is here, and while some headlines are calling the housing market a dud, we're seeing a different story play out in the DC metro area. Interest rates, inventory, and buyer activity are all making waves. So let's unpack what it all means for buyers, sellers, and investors. Let's kick it all off with a look at the headlines.
The Wall Street Journal recently called the spring market a, quote, dud. Personally, if I were the spring market, I'd be a little offended. So nationally, yes, sales are slowing. But here in the DC metro area, we're only seeing a 1% decrease in sales overall. And when you break that down, you find that single-family homes and townhomes have actually increased 1% in sales, while condos are down 7%. So the strength remains in the single-family homes and townhomes, while condos are facing more headwinds.
Let's talk inventory. March saw a big bump in new listings, up 20% year over year. But in April, things cooled off a bit, back to just a 3% increase. And this shows that the market is leveling out. If we look at the 10-year chart, we're clearly on an upward trend for inventory, especially for detached homes, and that's the red line. And that's exactly what we need. More options means more opportunities for buyers.
Prices are steady, not skyrocketing. We're seeing modest year-over-year growth, especially for detached homes, which are still commanding top dollar. Condos are seeing the smallest gains. All of this points to a market that's stabilizing, a good thing for long-term health and sustainability.
So prices are holding and inventory is rising. So what does that mean for competition?
Right now, we're seeing about 2 months of inventory for single-family homes and townhomes. That's still technically a seller's market, but it's much closer to balanced than anything we've seen since before COVID. For buyers, that means more breathing room. Now for sellers, that means you need to be strategic. Presentation and pricing are everything.
Average days on market are ticking up a bit, hovering around 21 days. That's longer than the frenzy of 2021-2022, but still fast by historical standards. As for pricing power, the sale to list price ratio is staying strong. Single-family homes and townhouses are still selling at just above 100%. Condos are slightly lower and buyers are negotiating more. Bottom line, if a home is priced right and shows well, it's still moving fast and likely for full price.
In broader news, the stock market has rebounded, turning positive for the first time this year. Federal budget cuts from DOGE have been scaled way back. Originally, the planned $2 trillion is now just $170 billion. And mortgage rates are back in the sixes and projected to settle in the low to mid-6 range by the end of the year if inflation trends continue. And all of this is encouraging for both buyers and sellers and suggests more stability is ahead. So what's the bottom line? Well, sellers, you can still win. Just make sure your home is well prepped and well priced. Buyers, you finally have more choices, but you still need to move fast when the right one hits. And investors, rents continue to rise, making this a great time to own rentals. Or sell and 1031 into a vacation property. If that's on your radar, we'd love to help. And for those of you in our Client Appreciation Program, keep an eye out for our Fall Bash, which is back at Great Country Farms this year. We're excited to celebrate with you and your families. Now, whether you're buying, selling, or just watching the market, we're here to help you make informed moves. So reach out for a free consultation. We'll build a plan to help you achieve your real estate goals. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.